breathing in alphabetical order. And we can start right away with the alligator breath. If you don't believe me, there it is right there, alligator breath. So we can start with the jaws of our alligator, and on the inhale, we open them. On the exhale, we shut them. Inhale, we open them. Exhale, shut. Inhale, open. Exhale, shut. The next breath is B. B for butterfly breath. So we spread our arms like a butterfly on the inhale, and then we let them flap on the exhale. We let them spread on the inhale, flap on the exhale. All these breaths we could do slowly, or we could do them fast. Today, I feel like breathing slowly. Oh, the next one is C breath, crocodile breath, which is actually, in this book, it's cake breath, which is really good breath. A cake breath, you raise your fingers like the candles on your birthday. There's 8, there's 7. If you're too old for candles on your birthday cake because you just don't have that many candles, you can use your shoe size, right? So we bring up our candles and we blow them out. We do this fast or slow. Inhaling all our air in and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Yoga is a word that means union of mind, body, and spirit, and that's exactly what we do when we breathe. Like for dolphin breath, for D, for instance, dolphin breath, we can do it just sitting right here. We're bringing our mind, watching ourselves breathe the breath, which is our spirit. So we inhale, our mind watches ourselves breathe, and exhale down to dive with the dolphin. It's yoga. We're bringing together our mind, our body, and our spirit to all do the same thing. In this case, breathe. So we're inhaling. That's our spirit inhaling. Our mind is watching our body inhale, and we exhale. It's a way to distract ourselves from what's happening. We leave aside what we were just doing. We leave ahead of us what we're going to do. And just for this moment, just for right now, we're just right here breathing. And that's all. That's what yoga is. Just right now, at this moment, I'm just going to breathe and watch myself breathe. That's how then the elevator breath is really useful. Because the elevator breath makes us think about our breath being in an elevator rising up and sinking down to the basement. You know, we can't think of anything else while we're doing that. That's what yoga is. Distraction. We inhale. And we exhale our elevator down. We inhale our elevator to the top of the building. And we exhale it down to the basement. Now our mind will flood again with thoughts, so we distract again with another breath, flower breath. We inhale thinking of a flower with a strong scent. We inhale that scent. And we exhale and we blow the dandelion seeds all over the grass. Inhale that yellow dandelion and exhale those dandelion seeds, the white Santa Claus all over the lawn. Inhale, exhale. It's just a trick. Yoga is a trick. So now, G breath. Before we start poses, we'll do the G breath, gratitude. Gratitude is a big part of yoga. As we breathe, we are grateful for just the fact that we are. Inhale, grateful to breathe, and we exhale. Gratitude breath is also great for thinking about the people we're grateful for. So we think in our mind of someone we're grateful for. We inhale thinking of that person, and we exhale them a smile. We can even inhale thinking of someone we're grateful for who we do not even know. Inhale that person. Exhale them a smile. We can inhale thinking of someone we're grateful for who's no longer alive. longer on earth. We inhale thinking of that person, and we exhale them a smile. So this is our yoga today. All of these creatures that I have in front of me. And we can start with, they're all sit down creatures. So we're all gonna, everything we're doing is sitting down. We can start with the rabbit. This is a good one. So we just come put our hands and knees for a second. We just sit on our heels. A rabbit has the long ears. So we're sitting on our heels, which is the legs of our rabbit. Take our arms, them behind us, linking our fingers together, like intertwining them together. And then we push our knuckles down toward the earth. Now, if it's uncomfortable to sit this way, you can also sit up, right? Either way, we could sit up on our heels who are up, or we could sit on the top of our feet and they're down. Doesn't matter. So we breathe in and out, breathing into this wide open heart that we created. Then we begin to bow over with our rabbit. Now our arms become the ears of the rabbit. And they come as far over as they can, thinking of this rabbit's ears flipping over. These are the ears of our rabbit. And we just put our head on the floor and we breathe in and out and think about that. Just think about breathing in and out. Now, as if someone has grabbed our rabbit ears and is pulling us up by the rabbit ears. We come back up. Rabbit. Good one. And since we're on our hands and knees, we can go to dog. Dog is a good one. Dog, you might have heard of the downward facing dog. We can do it right here. Our dog picks it up. We'll put our hands on the floor. We come up on our hands and knees. We're good. We'll come up on our hands and knees. And then we turn our toes under and push our knees straight. Now we're pushing our hips high into the sky, and we're hanging our head below our shoulders. Hang our head down below our shoulders. Push one heel down at a time. Push one heel down. Push the other heel down. Push the hips up into the sky. Hang the head down. We shake our head and nod our head to be sure that we're letting our head go. So that we're not holding on to this pose with our neck. And let it go. Letting it go is really what yoga is about. And we can bring ourselves back down. Now, while we're here, I don't have a cat or a cow, but we can do cat-cow since we're here. Cat-cow's pretty cool. So we're in this table position, right? We've got our shoulders right over our wrists and our hips right over our knees, and we can push up to the cat. Scared Halloween cat. Then we can sink down, pushing up our hips and our head, sink down to the cow. Through. Now, we do this with breath. The cow inhales. The cat exhales. The cow inhales. And the cat exhales. Yoga is only ever about breathing. That's all it is. If you forget all these moves, they mean nothing. It's the breathing that counts. If you have a choice between moving and breathing, choose the breathing. And we inhale this cow again. And we exhale the cat. Now, since we're here, the obvious thing to do next is to push our hips back to our heels and stretch our arms in front of us. There's 3 different poses that are right here. This one is called sloth because I love the sloth. You know, a sloth gets a bad name. We push our hand, we grip the floor ahead of us and pull our hips back and pull our fingers forward. The sloth gets a bad name in the Bible and other places, and sloth becomes some sort of synonym for lazy, but it's not. A sloth is just slow. And slow is a really, really good thing to be. So we are in sloth. From sloth, we can bring our arms back next to us, laying our wrists next to our ankles, and we're in child's pose. The key to child's pose is putting our head on the floor or on something. Maybe our head goes on a pillow, or maybe our head goes on a lion. The key is to get the head on something so that it can relax. That's the whole point of child's pose. It's a resting pose. And we breathe in and out. And we let our shoulders hang over our knees like they're a wet blanket. And we just breathe. We watch the breath come in. We watch the breath go out. And then we find ourselves thinking of something else. We watch the next breath come in. And we watch it go out. And look, there's another one behind it every time. Now we can stretch our arms out in front. I know I said there were 3 poses like this, but I can't remember the other one. I think I know. Sometimes we call this ladybug because it's cute and funny. Or a rock. Some people call it a rock, but that's not as to me. So we'll come back into sloth, and then we'll sit back up and we'll grab the other animal. Eagle. Now, the eagle is a sitting up pose, but I'm going to do it sitting down because today I just feel like sitting down. Because today it just isn't a day for standing up. It's a day for sitting down and breathing. Okay, so the eagle, we're just going to do the arms. The arms are the eagle. There's the eagle. So we bring our arms to either side. We raise one a little bit, lower one a little bit, and then we cross them over each other. Doesn't matter which. And then once we cross them at the elbows, we swing up to get our palms to hold on to each other. And we breathe. These are called eagle arms. And we raise our elbows up. Maybe our elbows can raise up to be level with our shoulders. Maybe we can raise our elbows up to be level with our chin or our mouth. It doesn't matter. We just seek to raise our elbows. This helps our back, shoulders, breathing in and out. Breathing into the space between our arms. Just breathing in and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Now we have to do the other side, right? So whatever arm we had on top, now the other arm is on top. And we twist them around and raise the elbows. We might even notice that our arms are different. Our shoulders, one to the other, is different. Makes a lot of sense. Why should they be the same? So we breathe in and we exhale. We inhale and we exhale. Then we launch our eagle wings to either side and we let them drop. Now, since we're here, we might as well do a caterpillar since we're sitting in this beautiful caterpillar position. So a caterpillar begins with our hands on their corresponding knees. Then we pick up one hand and put it on the opposite knee. The other hand stretches behind us, like we're reaching for something behind us. And we turn to look behind us at what we're reaching. Turn to look behind us. We breathe in and out. Then we come back. For 1 second, we just breathe and notice the difference between one side and the other. Then we take this hand and put it on the opposite shoulder and then reach behind us again. Remember, it's always about the breathing in and out. Then we come back, and I don't have a butterfly, but we can go right into butterfly. We put the bottoms of our feet together, and now we're in butterfly. There's so many ways to do butterfly. People call this different things. People call this bound angle because we're holding on to our ankles and we're at an angle. You can creep forward with your butterfly, but the key is a straight back. And we can just flap the butterfly wings or not, and we can creep forward. Now, since we're here, we can do my favorite, the turtle. Turtle, like the sloth, is one of my favorite animals because the turtle goes slowly, slow and steady, and lives a very long time. So we're in turtle. We reach one arm under this leg, the other arm under its corresponding back, and we have a nice domed hunchback, a back like a turtle shell, and we drop our head down. And when we think, as we breathe, think about the turtle. One step at a time. One foot in front of the other. Slow. Breathing in and out. Grateful for the turtle's example of how to get somewhere, right? One step at a time. Slow. Breathing in and out. All right, that's the turtle. We might go back to the turtle because it's my favorite. Now I'm going to reach over here. Oh, this is perfect right now. The bear. This happens to be a panda, but he's the bear that I have. So the panda bear, pretty cool. This is our bear pose. So we can start with taking one hand and putting it on the bottom of our foot and straightening that. Put that one down. We can take our hand to the bottom of the other foot, straighten that. And now, oh, that's how we're in bear. The bear is a very funny, cute animal, although it can kill you. So, and will in a heartbeat. So we're bear. Now, bears are funny because they seem roly-poly, and so we're kind of rolling here. So it's kind of funny to be in yoga bear. Now, there's fish. This happens to be a rainbow fish. But a yoga fish starts with legs stretched out in front of us. And toes pointed straight ahead. We're kind of leaning back and toes pointed straight ahead. Straight legs, toes pointed. Toes pointed, and these toes, these legs become the tail of our fish. Now I'm going to put my hands, with my fingers facing the same direction as my feet, my toes, and I'm going to lean back on my elbows. My elbows are under my shoulders. Now I'm going to put my hands closer to next to my hips and drop my head down. And maybe rock up. So I'm sort of sitting on my hands and top of my head. And I'm going to breathe in and out. Trying to get the top of my head. Breathing in and out. Then I can walk myself gently back up. Fish. Now I've got my lion. The lion is a fun pose for children. We come back to our knees, sit back on them. Our knees are a little farther apart than they were for other things we've done. And our hands are on our knees, just like this lion. Hands on the knees. And our back is straight, and just like the lion, our tongue comes out as we roar. So really, lion is a breathing pose. The roar is the breath. It's not attractive or beautiful, but it's the lion pose. And our back is straight. See how straight this lion's back is? That's the whole point. Straight back. Not lovely, but it's a roar. That's what lions are going to do. Now, there's so many things we can do from with our feet in front of us. And we'll do those. And to help us think about that, not an animal, but a rag doll. We want to think of ourselves as a rag doll, because a rag doll does, pretty much anything, right? It's almost like they have no muscles or bones. They just sort of flop. That's the whole point. That's why it's called a rag doll. So we can put our legs in front of us, pull our toes toward us, put our hands next to our hips, and just sit up straight. So we have straight legs and straight back. We're in a right angle. This is called staff pose. It doesn't matter what it's called, who cares? It's really weird and uncomfortable. And we sit. Breathing in and out. In and out. Now, from here, so many things we can do. We could take one leg, bend it, and put the bottom of our foot on the inside of our thigh. And now we're facing these toes. These toes pull back toward our nose. We raise our arms up, and we bring our nose toward our toes. Not the top of our head, but our nose. So we're leaning our nose in the direction of our toes. If it gets there, fine. If it doesn't, fine. Here. We're breathing in and out. And maybe as we breathe in and out, maybe our nose gets a little closer. As we breathe in, maybe we get taller. As we exhale, maybe our nose gets a little bit closer to those toes. Maybe we can touch the toes. Maybe touch the bottom of the foot. And we can exhale ourselves back up and just switch. Now I'm going to pull these toes toward my nose. I'm going to up. And I'm going to think about my heart and my nose moving towards me. I'm just going to inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now I'm going to come back up and from this position do what we call dragonfly. I don't know why. The dragonfly is legs straight, but not together, straight up. And then we just, with a straight back, bring our hands down between them. With a straight back. Toes pull toward us, back straight. Breathing in and out. In and out. And maybe as we breathe in, we start to move forward. And we can come back up. Now from this position, it's really easy to go into, I don't know what to call this exactly, but like stacking fire logs. So we bring one foot, so that one leg, so that the foot comes sort of toward the knee, this other knee, right? So I have this foot sort of on my other knee. Now I'm going to stack this leg right on top of this one. So I've got this ankle on this knee and this knee above this ankle. Now, this knee doesn't go down to this ankle. Yours might, but mine doesn't. But I'm just going to sit up straight and let the knee think about dropping. Just thinking about it. Maybe I even push it a little bit with my palm. And just breathe. We just breathe and allow things to happen. Yoga is, there's a belief in yoga that allowing is very strong. We don't push or pull, we allow. Now we can switch these two logs, put this one on the bottom and this one on the top. They're sort of parallel, right? Maybe this is different. Maybe you're finding that this knee is closer to this ankle than the other one was. Doesn't matter, who cares? We inhale and exhale. And we just allow this. It's like almost like a pigeon pose, sitting up pigeon pose. We inhale, we exhale. Now, what we can do is pick this leg up, straighten the one in front of it, and then place this one over here. Now, you might want this leg here, or you might want to bring it over to the other side. It doesn't matter, as long as it can be flat on the floor. Then we take this arm, the same arm on the side of your straight leg, and wrap it around that knee. Now, look how we're facing the other side. So like we did earlier, we reach behind us and we twist around. We've got our arm wrapped around our leg and we're twisted around to the other side. And breathing in tall and exhaling, twisting. Now we're just going to switch. Going to lengthen this leg, bend this one, bring it over, wrap around, and reach behind. This front toe is flexed, so our toe is flexed back toward our knees. Breathing in and out, breathing tall. So now we're back. We can bring our feet in front of us again. And, oh my gosh, so many things to do from here. Which one shall we do? How about, let's pull one leg behind us. sort of laying that foot on the floor behind it. With the top of our foot flat. So now we've got our knees together, this foot's flexed, and again, we're gonna raise up and reach toward those toes. Reach toward the toes, the nose also. This might feel different than when both legs are together. Breathing in and out. In and out. Then we can come up and we can just switch them. Stretch one out, bring the other behind. Raise up and exhale over. In and out. So while we're sitting here breathing, we can think about what we've done. We're doing ragdoll stuff now. We've done fish. We've done dog. We've done lion. We've done bear. And we've done turtle, of course, and eagle. We also did rabbit. So why don't we go back to end today with the turtle, because I just love turtles. I love them. And I love the fact that they exist. And I love the lesson they teach us. We can come back and end with turtle. We can push one arm under. Oh, we've got our 2 feet together. Push one arm under each leg and round our back. This is a great way to end by thinking and breathing. So we left off with gratitude breath, and we can leave today with our gratitude breath. As we inhale, think of someone we're grateful for, and exhale them a smile. Inhale and exhale, gratitude. There's always something to be grateful for. All right, thanks for dropping by today, and let's breathe. Let's just keep breathing.